But first, he's one of the world's leading chocolatiers and apparently Hampshire's 19th best Father Christmas lookalike. It's the brilliant Mr. Mark Tilling.
Thank you.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas to you too.
Can I just say before you start, this is what happens when you invite Mr. Mark Tilling to the house. Look at this, is all chocolate.
This is all chocolate, completely solid chocolate.
This is amazing. We're going to get onto that in a minute as well. But what are you going to be making for us?
So today I want to show you how to make basically a chocolate salami, and then we're going to do some a dessert using these moulds. So a sphere mould, half sphere mould. Something you can use all season, which is great.
Okay, so fire away, chocolate salami.
So salami first. So I've got some milk and dark chocolate here, which are just melted.
Yeah.
And to this, I'm going to add some hazelnut paste.
Yeah. Does it alter the texture at all? I mean, it must do, doesn't it, with milk chocolate and dark chocolate in terms of the finished thing?
It can, yeah, it'll make it slightly softer.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've got all those milk powders and all those more sugar and stuff in the milk chocolate.
Yeah.
So just going to mix that together. And then I've got loads of fruit, nuts, you know, great season for all of this. You can get in the supermarket. It is. Literally.
I'm going to let you into a great story with my sister, and you met my sister once.
I did.
My sister, I shan't mention her name, but my sister and I were in a pub once. It was around Christmas time, about 5 years ago. My sister's munching on these nuts at the bar, and she's chewing, and we were talking to her about sort of 10 minutes. She got, I don't know what this nut is. I can't bite into it. I can't swallow it. And I said, well, spit it out. Tell me what it is. So she spat it out. And I said, that's not a nut. They were the olives that everybody was eating. There were stones left in this.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I shan't mention Charlotte. Anyway, if you watch it.
She's going to hate you now.
She won't be watching. She'll be stressed at Christmas. There'll be stuff burning all over the place. I know my sister. She's not a great cook. Anyway.
Great.
Go on.
So I've got some cling film here. So 3 sort of sheets of cling film stuck together.
Right.
So it just makes it a little bit firmer.
Okay. And
then we're just going to roll.
Now, I suppose, I mean, looking at this, Christmas has been quite quiet for you, to be honest. But I mean, generally, this has got to be the busiest time of year for you.
Yeah, for us it is. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's the most busiest time of the year. You know, most people eat chocolate at Christmas, which is great.
Yeah.
Great for us.
So you roll that up, set that in the fridge.
Put that in the fridge, and then once it's set, you can just uncling film it. And you can leave this at room temperature, so don't need to store it in the fridge, until it's set.
So I take it the hazelnut paste you put in there makes it quite soft then, does it?
So it gives it a little bit more soft. Yeah. So it's still quite hard, which is good because you want to keep its shape.
Yeah.
But it'll be enough just to
Now you just slice it a bit.
Yeah. So just pull off the cling film. Make sure you get all the cling film off.
I mean, we met, we were kind of chefs together, and that's where we first met. But when did you, I mean, when was the passion for you with chocolate? When did that start?
I think obviously being a pastry chef, sort of from very young, you know, straight out of school, straight into the industry, obviously going to college and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I just had the fascination of chocolate straight away, really. I just find
the talent of it. I mean, what you produce as well. I mean, you've won all manner of competitions and said we've seen you on the version of Creme de la Creme, and you've nailed that, and that was a walk in the park for you compared with what you normally do. But I mean, the stuff that you create is amazing.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about chocolate is you can create so many different things. Obviously, to showpieces, to desserts, to chocolates, you know, moulded product to
the salami,
to the salami as well. So now you can just literally. It's quite nice when it just breaks up as well. It doesn't always have to.
I like it.
You know, it's great for the table.
And if you
for when
the texture of it, you can see the
family coming around.
I'm gonna have a little taste of this one as well.
Taste of that one.
Yeah.
So it's really great. You know, if you want to put cookies in there, that type of thing as well. Perfect. Perfect for anything you've got around in the house.
Very nice.
So we're going to do some of these domes now. So obviously in my tank here, I've got all my chocolate. All done, and we're just going to fill them up. Now, it's quite important when you use these moulds that you fill them always to the top, because if you don't, a lot of people fill it halfway, and then they'll just go like this.
Right.
But you won't get like an even coat.
So you've got to have plenty of chocolate.
Yes. But the great thing is, obviously, you're not wasting anything. You can use all that chocolate afterwards.
And you're using milk chocolate for this one, yeah?
Milk chocolate for this one, but again, you can use dark. Doesn't matter. So just fill them up. So then we're going to empty it out, but straight upside down. So straight away. And then just give it a little tap.
So it's the similar process to making Easter eggs, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So all of it, so Easter eggs, little chocolates, it's all the same process, but you just need a little bit more chocolate
for
these ones. Yeah. Then we're going to put it upside down. onto a tray with some paper on it, and that just obviously makes you get like a little thicker edge to it. So it makes it come out a lot easier, and also sticking it together is a lot easier as well.
So when you see an Easter egg, that's what they are. You turn them upside down like that. 'Cause
Yeah, if you leave it out the other way, it goes really thin on the edge and really thick at the bottom. But by doing that, so always let that preset to room temperature,
Yeah.
then in the fridge, and they should literally just pop out.
You should, as he says, you just tap them
Well,
out
I
and they
just
come
happened
out.
to
This
have.
is
So they should literally, if you've got it right, tempered, you'll know if it's not tempered because it'll be all white,
okay.
white fat. They should just literally pop out like that.
Can I just say, he makes this look really easy to the rest of the people that are in this room. It's not as simple as that, anyway.
Okay, so to make the design of these bells, we're going to have to obviously do the cross. So
Okay.
I've got my little heat gun here, and we're going to heat up a knife. So be careful with this.
Do you know what I love? TV and cookery is so visual. This is so visual. It's
Yeah.
you could almost you don't need me. Just take me out of it. And just you don't need to say anything. It's just one of these fascinating things. I just think watching somebody who's good at what they do, watching it's just fascinating to watch.
Yeah, it's great. And there's lots of people now that are sort of realising that they want to do a different job or something like that through all this COVID. So, you know,
Want to be
loads
a
of people
chocolatier.
want to be a chocolatier, which is great.
Right.
So then all you're going to do is just cut it, just give it a little saw as well. You've got to be really careful, okay, not to obviously go down too far.
Where do you come up with these ideas? What? Be like Willy Wonka.
I mean, the internet's great these days,
Hampshire's
and I
Willy
see
Wonka.
things, you know,
Yeah.
that people are doing, and so I take that idea and maybe change it around a little bit, sort of thing. But yeah, it's all good fun. Love
Is
it.
it right? Yeah, I mean, the Japanese are particularly good at chocolate. Is that right?
They are, actually.
They're one of the world's best. Aren't
Yeah. When I did the Chocolate Masters competition, they won twice when I did it.
Right.
So yeah, they're, but the whole world is changing. You know, they're getting so good at chocolate now, and there's so many different
Well,
creations.
you thought of chocolate, you think of Belgium and stuff like that, but and particularly Asia and the Japanese are amazing at.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at the way you're doing that.
And then
That's amazing how you just do that. So once we get to that stage, how on earth do you, to finish this off?
finish this one off.
Make it look like these.
So there's two ways of doing it. You can use like a food spray
Right.
that you can obviously just spray on and then let that dry.
Yeah.
Or I prefer to use a dust colour. So this is a gold dust colour, and I've got my makeup brush here that I brought from home. Everyone needs a makeup brush, don't they?
I'm not saying a word.
So makeup brushes are really good because they're very fine, and you get a better finish to it.
Right.
So you know a lot about makeup brushes.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to do it on a tray because it's easier to control the dust going everywhere. So what you might want to do is let it dry a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit wet, but that just takes a few minutes. And then just take a little bit of the dust. Just dab it off. You don't want to put too much on. And then just literally...
Look at that.
And it just, because chocolate has got that fat in it, it will just pick up that dust. So it'll just naturally stick to it, which is great. Like that.
Okay.
You just continue.
Right. And then to finish this?
Then to finish this, I've got a hot tray in the oven. So a hot metal tray.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hot.
Really hot.
Probably very hot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to melt. So literally, it's straight on, straight off.
Okay.
All I did for the bottom one
Yeah.
is piped a little bit of tempered chocolate on a tray,
Okay.
put that on like that, let it dry, and then you've got a little base.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not going to roll out anywhere. So take it and just literally straight on, straight off. That just melts that bit.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do in one of them is we can do as a little dessert.
Okay.
So we can pipe a little bit of chocolate mousse in. We've got some little bits of brownie, but you could literally do anything on this. A few decorations. Some crisp pearls. Oh. Like so, a little bit of sauce.
What is that you're about to put
So this is a
on
bit of caramel sauce.
there? Oh.
So who doesn't like a bit of caramel?
Yes.
Sort of caramel. And then we're going to take the top and then pop that on.
You see, I reckon people are going to give this a go, but it ain't going to look like that either.
It's all about having a go, though. It's all about having a go.
And you're going to do a few more of the
So we're gonna do
different
a few
ones
more.
as well.
So we can also
Yeah.
do the same. So I'm going to take it, melt it. And then a bit like a Christmas cracker or sort of like something throughout the festive period.
Yeah.
Got a little paper hat.
Right.
Got a little joke. You can put in, so you can buy those individually. Got a little chocolate,
Yeah.
some chocolate coins. Then we can put on the top. And then you can give one to all your friends
Right. I'll bring that over.
as well.
How good does this
Just
look?
like this. So there's another one. So they all look the
This one?
same at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. And the last
And
one?
then the last one, we're going to do a little hot chocolate. So I've got a little bit of chocolate powder
Yeah.
here, so we can put that in. That just will enhance what you've got in there. Obviously, classic marshmallows in there. And we've got our little mug. Then we've got milk's just coming up. We're going to pop the lid on. So you can make these way in advance and then just keep them when you need them. So you can present that to your friend on a plate or something like that,
Right,
and then you're going to pop that in there like so. And then we're going to pour this on the top. So basically melts it down, and then you get all. And then I've got a little whisk here, so you get a little whisk. And then you got your little hot chocolate.
God, you put all that
well.
one together.
Like
How
so.
good does that look?
There you go.
Now, just before we finish and dive into this is what you're supposed to do with this, and you just drop them.
Yeah, just drop it.
Drop this
Drop
one.
a bit hot, yeah.
That's it.
Hey.
And it breaks in this one. And then you assure me I can have a go at this. This is all
Yeah.
chocolate. And
All
apparently this works.
Fingers
So
crossed.
You can actually crack these little chocolate walnuts in with this, can you?
Yeah.
Mark Tilling, everybody! We have a true legend in the house. Right, we're going to take a quick break.